All right, Mike V. What is not even power hour? Feels like power hour. Wish it was power hour. But you know what? Nike took calls all week. Calls all week. China play. Why not? Look at Nike now. It's taking calls all week. I'm going to jump right into it. You know what? Because I owe the OGs in the room who are active like now. Jane Norm, Mick G. Well, I'm not going to name all the other people. 6 or 7 of them that are chirping me back and forth. Get more active because the bottom line is I owe it to the OGs. What are we doing? Nike calls all week. That's not surprising. ONON, the new Nike, the new best of breed breaking high. Skechers in the fund. Not sexy. It's still there. Still has room. Other plays. Let's look at what happened. Corvo, I wanted to bring up. I'm going to bring up what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to quotes. Corvo last evening, awareness. We posted it at the room. Talking too fast. Corvo last evening, 104. Bought it last night, 81 and a half. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Bottom line had a range. You knew something was up. Let's talk about a couple of other stocks that we talked about yesterday. Let me go to TGH for a second. And first of all, watch Coach's video at 9:30 every day. Go to our Red YouTube channel. You could actually catch up. Do us a favor and watch yesterday's video and catch up on what's going on. In stocks that have been breaking higher, best of breeds across the board, still happening. Okay, you want to call it froth? You want to know who cares? You catch up on who's watching and watch it. Whoa, guys, doing. I'm glad. Thank you for everybody commenting more in the room. By the way, it makes my life easier instead of going to YouTube channel. All right, what worked? Royal Caribbean range price action with some things priced in and new. Some work, some don't. Royal Caribbean worked. Believe me, it was up a lot more. Royal Caribbean. What else worked? We talked about. I'm in Redfin, by the way, still. Now that broke below. Now I got a problem in Redfin. That looked good. I don't know what to do with Redfin. Jane Norm, you put me in and you get me out of it. Teva reported bad earnings. There it is. It's over. As Gilead goes the other way. Now, I posted before that in a little while, if not now, that RFK Jr. is speaking into the House Committee for for health. Some China stocks. BABA continuing. Big continuation. Small China stocks continuing. KC, API, KC. The 2 I'm in are GCT. Love it. And I'm in BEKE. Love BEKE. I'm not going to lie. VNet blew the trade yesterday. Price action range volume. Was it stretched? No. I looked at the VNet daily once it broke out to have a new high. Was taking calls. Then I looked at the weekly. I said, oh, it's coming into weekly resistance. Maybe I'll get out here. Because you know what? I had an opinion the market had to come some froth instead of doing price action. Big mistake for me. I let it go in the room. I told you it was a mistake. I made an error. I sold VNet too early. I don't know why. Just I made too many things. GTLB gave it back. I'm sorry. Let me see what's going on the board. All right. Tesla, SMAR, Corvo, PL, negative. GLW. I posted in the room. Is GLW going to do what the Sienna did in all these optical plays? Sienna had earnings. 101 to 77. This wasn't even an AI play to a degree. It had some tag-along degrees, but Sienna's more of an optical play. I'm not that intelligent. But GLW is in the Sienna category, so I posted. Well, GLW, which was up 5, pull a Sienna. It did. GLW this morning. Trade a lot of volume, by the way. 55. Oh, it did trade a lot of volume. You're in the print, opening print. 55, 49. GLW. No matter what's going on, things are getting loose. And liquidity, it feels to me, is drying up a little bit. As I'm trying to get out of some things, I'm stepping on my own toes in some situations. So listen, it's all about the Fed in a little bit, and then it's into the Mag 7, Microsoft, and we'll get into who's ever in it afterwards. Oh my God, so many things going on. The goose is loose. Still going. VFC had earnings. Hop was up 2 at one point. Did they take profits? I get it. It's VFC. Rocket League. I don't even want to look at where ASDS was a bad trade. Oh man, this is bad. I just looked. This thing was 1780 before I got on the air. This is not a good trade for me. The market's coming in. I'm getting hit here. We just sprung a leak. All right. What's coming in? Here's the board. Wilo only gave back $1. Okay. Sweet Greens up restaurants. Marna. Tem was up 3 at one point. Tem, they squeezed Tem. 51. Before you knew it, it was 56. Tem, round tripper. Active, AI stock, new, fresh, blah, blah. VIX, coming into the Fed. Oh, where am I? VIX breaking hard. What happened? I'm actually not doing this today's. What happened to me? What am I getting hit in? ASTS. 9,000 in ASTS. That Starbucks I'm up in. Coles, you know where I stand. Serve, I'm down in. JMIA, I have 200,000. It's a down. Every 10 cents in JMIA is like 20,000. But SC's hanging in there. There's this. All right, Nick, with the SLXN. All right. Like I'm married to, you know what I mean? I'm divorced from it. Nice trade. $100. What am I looking at? My charts. I got the side one by this SC hanging in there. That's why I have all this JMIA. JMI's taking calls. I didn't make it up. Sell XM. I'm supposed to learn how to do these things, maybe. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Beautiful. Listen, that's beautiful call. The freaking beautiful call. And by the way, Mick was in this thing early. Unfortunately for me, you know my new rule, I don't do anything under $5 anymore. But for those that do it, this man knows what he's doing, Mick. Nice trade, man. What was the question Jeff had about this? Oh, Grab back. Grab is back. You know, this whole situation. You know what? If I didn't have it, I would have started building it right at the gapper. It broke it, did the faker. Again, came in with good volume, still has calls. Not off the board, but what is Grab? It's like a DoorDash. Yeah, DoorDash. Cart. Somebody told me they're buying cart. Oh, I even bought Intel today in the fund. Doji on Intel. No, I don't know. It's all irrelevant. Nike at the highs. KRKR. That got halted at 8. Planeteer CEO tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It's a mover. Those that are tuning in for the first time, I apologize. I'll do a lot better. But if you are flat coming into an FOMC, suppose you're flat. A lot of people are. I get it. Get your demo account, start trading. Don't buy ASTS here. And what do? We have FOMC. It all comes down to stocks have been acting well, that a lot of the aforementioned RCL. And that you want them to back up with calls when there is either a dip or a buying opportunity. I'm not saying buy RCL here or VNet, but you want them to back it up in time. Not to just, take some off and pile them into weeklies, because that could go like that. Today's already freaking Wednesday. Coke. I said it right before I got on the air. It's not sexy. Maybe you can take it as an indication of where the market's macro going. It's the only consumer staple. It's been taking a lot of good calls. Maybe Warren's doubling down. I don't know. There's Coke. The way the market's been going and things, the way that that EAT went up, it could happen at Coke. CVS. I'm buying it down here. But I don't buy it right here, where the buy was right there. Goes up every day. Walgreens, thank God we sold that rat. heavily shorted China issue, taking drones. I love it. I know this stock well. WB, I wanted to buy yesterday at 992. Still have time. BEKELI. Poke. All right. Nothing. Baba, Planeteer, Reddit, strong get stronger. Cart, Reddit, Dash, all those new things. AAOI is taking a lot of calls. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. It's from Public Enemy, by the way. You should know that, J Norm. JP Morgan. JP Morgan's world, we're just living in it. CMG taking calls. Let's look at that one. I'm interested. It's nothing. And it's taking the right type of calls, but all these calls that if they take in, the longer it doesn't matriculate, they get tracked. Gilead did the opposite of Teva. I think I already said that. ABBV hanging in there, bounce back. The family. Gonna take some time. NXT opened up 10. You want to know why energy might be strong? NXT opened up 10. Still acting well. Fizzler sold it on the open. What happened to Viking Cruises? That had a big green, red to green. Remember I talked about yesterday's RCL win? That worked too. That's not done. You know what? That's not done. I shudder to look. Coles. Yeah, you freaking bastard. Opinion Trump sentiment. That's me. See that? All that's like freaking, well, I'm not going to use saying insensitive statement, but trust me, that's me freaking firing away all those lines there. Now I'm trapped. Coles. Every other department store is acting well, but still, my opinion, Dillard's department stores, even freaking Macy's bottom. And Kohl's has like a 38% short interest. Never buy a stock, it's a short interest. I don't have that much. I have 12, but this is where one of these positions, these small positions, I don't want to sound ungrateful, 10, 12,000 shares can lead to a bigger loss. I don't know. I do have an offer to sell. Next. Today's good. Yeah, Lunar up and down. You know what? You're right, Jeff. Lunar is up and down $1. And by the way, the laws of gambling, if you will, the longer you trade it, if it has that range, you can be in the longer you trade that range, you're gonna be in the wrong side of it. You know, you'll make a little, me myself. And then you'll just good point. Stay away. Listen, we're not short of ideas. Starbucks at the highs. I mean, I can't believe I actually bought a stock with relative strength. Market's going down here. Caterpillar. What am I in? VFC went negative. That says a lot, by the way. Oh, what a candle. PVH I wanted to buy. Dead. Good short PVH. How about Ralph? Ralph. 90% of the clothes I wear are Ralph Lauren. There's Ralph. Hopping candle. I got to get out of some things here. Feel it. Zoom. Get back $1. Is it on the list here? What is it? Times 11:17. I got time. Upstart. Bob gave it back. BK is stepping on me. Come on. Where's Redfin? Redfin's got to be sold. At least some of it. Moss. Doesn't a real man add to this stock? A real man adds to this. No one does it. I can practice what I preach, man. VFC breaking low. Boeing breaking low. Where's Moss? This is what's going on top. Lockheed Martin, by the way, didn't follow. That followed through to the downside. What's going on with Lockheed Martin? That Trump trade. You're buying defense because of Trump. You like the Moss buy 6,000 market. You see me just go. I just put 6,000 Moss. That's me. Watch. That was me. You know what? I'm breaking everything high here. I'm top ticking a lot of things. Anyway, dollar, VIX, UVIX is up a lot. I don't like that. UVIX is up more. Look at that UVIX up more. Okay, PL gave it back. Selling news now. Even got the goose. No, okay. BST energy. NVIDIA. I don't want to give you my opinion on Tesla. I think I said that today where I heard that's headed. Not gonna lie. I hear that's going to 330. Not in it. And if you want to call me out, this is what you do. Very simply get yourself a demo. Say, Mike V, I thought you were wrong about Tesla. All right. Let's go to this is the most important here. As we leave off, most actives. What a mess. This is it. Intel. They heard me. All right, most actives. Obviously, you want to pair the ones like Starbucks, which has already 130% of volume. Matter of fact, I don't like that Starbucks. I'm going to sell it. All right, most percent gainers on the day. We're not interested in anything that has 400,000 shares at this point. We don't want to get stuck, right? So we'll change it to what? I'm only interested in stocks at this point. 300,000, no, a million. Let's talk about a million, considering we don't want to get in trouble. So this is what's moving. SGN, I brought it up to Mickey. Where are you? KRKR, J Norm, NXT brought it up. Energy, EAT brought it up. NVNI, Nick, I brought you yesterday. Told you. API brought it up. VNet, I had overnight. I messed it up. GDS, China, obviously. RNAS, low floater. Donnie, restaurant, earnings, energy, uranium. That's the list. Percent losers on the day. Lending club. It's over. Nobody's lending money with higher rates. Teva, ASTS. I'm in it. Thanks. Couple of Nevada reversed ETFs. Danaher, home builder, which is why Redfin's down and such. And D-Dog on the downgrade. I can't do any better than that. I think there's accumulation of the potashes too, Mick. And you even said it correctly. You didn't even say like the eggs. You said the potashes. I agree. They could walk me out on Moss. Then they could take me out on Coke if they want. I'm an active manager. I get it. All right. I'll be here 3 p.m. power hour after the Fed. I urge everybody, please, to go to Coach's video at 9:30, which is the red YouTube channel, TradeGATEHub. If you really want to know what you're talking about and know what you're doing, go and listen to Coach. If you want to know how to trade, make money, or it's a combination of both. Hold on. Go to me. Do I have any more questions? I saw Jeff was on YouTube. Really want to know. Moin Khan, I love you too. Thanks, Jeff. You know, I don't know if Powell cut rates. Trump said the first thing he's going to do is cut rates ASAP. And LMT. You can't have opinions. Last time, look at the chart on LMT when Trump went in. It was obviously obviously, right? You got to go by what you see. Always reevaluate it. If I wasn't in it, would I be in it now? And why would I and would I not? That builds muscle memory, and trust me, over time, as I sit here after almost 3 decades, it's me against me. I got to get up now. I don't want to get caught into some things. I know what's going on. I'd rather react than act. That's what the best part about being this thing for so long is. I still can make good enough money reacting instead of laying it out there. Although I did it on Kohl's. Where's Kohl's? You know what? I'll leave it there, right? I'll begin. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for sharing. I'll try to do better later. Always listen, comments, questions, suggestions. I want to give a better product, all right? That's all I want to do. Okay. I'm not here to pontificate. Within my firm, I'm already esteemed and respected. I got it. It's not that. I don't have an ego. Just want to get things to the point and have people talking with me instead of to me or to you. You know what I mean? Not saying to do that now. That's the goal. All right. Cheers. Apologize about the rant if I'm